Welcome back. Today we get to play our first note, a B flat. Now there are two B flats which you can use. The first one is a short B flat and the second one is a long B flat. It is exactly the same sounding note, it just has slightly different fingerings. So go ahead and grab your flute and let's see if we can start learning and playing the B flat. So short B flat, we want our first finger, we want the double thumb key, make sure that you use the double and not the single, and our pinky. So first, double thumb, pinky. And now our B flat should sound something like this. Now on top of that, we also have a long B flat. Now the only difference is that we add an extra finger and we move our thumb. So going from our short B flat, we need to change our thumb key from the double key down to the single key. And we need to add the first finger of our right hand. So we have one, then we have our single thumb key and we have our pinky. One, pinky, thumb. And you'll notice, it sounds exactly the same. Now if I swap between the two notes, you will notice that the sound doesn't change. So starting with the long. Exactly the same note. So choose the one that feels most comfortable for you. Really doesn't matter. I personally like the short B flat, so that is the one that I'm going to be using. Now thinking back to last lesson where we went through a semi-breve rhythm and a semi-breve rest. Now a semi-breve rhythm is worth 4 beats. So if you have a look at the piece down the bottom of the page, you will notice that we are starting to read music and use our first note. So to play this piece, you need to play for 4 beats, then rest for 4 beats, play for 4, rest for 4, and so on. So choose your B flat, long or short, your choice, and let's give this a go. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, final 1. Now if you're finding that your B flat is really airy and it's not coming out quite as nicely as you want it to, keep working on it and really focusing on your embouchure or your mouth formation, making sure that you're pinching on the left and right. The hole is really small, like you're blowing through a straw. You're centered nicely on the lip plate, and also you're tightening your stomach muscles like that sizzle that we talked about, so that you're pushing the air through, but also so that you're not just expelling all of the air at once. So that's why we need to use the sizzle in our stomach muscles. Keep working on it until you can get a consistent sound. Don't stress too much if it's a little bit too airy. Just focus on what you're doing when you do get it. And if you focus on that, you'll notice it will slowly become a little bit more natural. So have an experiment with that B flat and I'll see you next lesson.